as a keynote speaker.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I have a crazy habit. When they call me on stage, I like music, you know. I don't know why every time it's like that. So maybe I use this one. Okay, thank you. So I would like to congratulate and thank the organizers for putting something so outstanding. So when I was informed about it, and I was like, the timing, are we going to have participants at 4? And the hall is full. Please, can you clap for yourself? This shows how trustful the organizers are. So if my presentation is ready, my PowerPoint, okay, they're trying to, okay. Sorry, I've prepared a PowerPoint for you guys. So just be a bit patient. Few slides. Okay, good. Le prochain mouvement. So when I receive the invitation, I will jump this. When I received the invitation, and I changed a bit my presentation, and I hope Sally and the team will not be very upset with me. Good. So, from vision to execution, the leadership discipline that builds sustainable growth. Now, I know we came here with a lot of expectations. I personally came with a lot of expectations because I'm passionate about Africa and about excellence. Because if there's one thing that we should totally avoid is mediocrity. I want to talk about excellence. It's different from perfection because it's only God who is perfect. But excellence is at the reach of human beings. And you guys will see that it's little things. So again, I'm really impressed by the organizers. Now, we all know that the world is changing. The world is changing so fast. I've been blessed to have done conferences in 102 countries in the world, thanks to JCI, because I was JCI World President. So my experience not from Facebook, from internet, or from ChatGPT, it's a reality. So I've been blessed to go to the field, and I can tell you that the world is really changing. And to know that the world is changing is when you travel. You go and come, you go. Now, it can change positively, or it can change negatively. The reality is this. The new leadership reality will see the power of artificial intelligence. When I take our company, Go Ahead Africa, we created 16 years ago. And when COVID came, we thought we would close the company, to be honest, because we had an event that used to bring together more than 500 participants in Krystal Hall in Douala here, monthly, averagely. Sometimes we have hit the target of 950 participants. Amazing. And they were paying 25,000 to come and listen to just 1 hour, 30 minutes. COVID came and everything collapsed. For 7 months, we thought the company would close. Those who saved my little company are young people, Generation Z. They came, transformed, they were disruptive, and many years after, we have tripled our business performance, and we are growing like we can never imagine. Those who have worked on this presentation, I'm discovering it just here. I don't know if you are getting me. I was reading it, you have to be honest. There are young people that are averagely 22 years old. Today we are 22 in the company. We run 15 countries, 80 clients with Generation Z. Can you clap for that generation? So AI is shaping. If you take the market, accelerating, things have changed. If you see now, this is the biggest currency. It's not US dollars, it's not Naira, it's not CFA, it's trust. I came here, I was called a few days ago. Where is my good friend Itonde? She called me 4 days ago, right? I have to confess to you. I said yes. Why do you think I say yes? Because a few years ago, she did an event, I was bluffed. So our reputation, I didn't want to even know When she said, I check with my PA, regardez, trouvez-moi, juste elle a dit 1h30, mettez, because of the trust. I don't know if you are getting me. Trust. If we are not serious in little things, we will not be serious in great things. Excellence has nothing to do with PhDs. You know, when I did my doctorate, it was to laugh. I did it because many people were calling me doctor for nothing. So I did it not to be a real doctor. But that's not what defines me. It's not being JCI World President travel around the world. That's not what defines me. So we have to be careful. So I'm repeating, trust is the biggest and the highest currency. More than dollars and all the rest. The other element that we should be is now the citizens, they need more and more accountability. Even in our companies. I open a company, it's my company, I have 90% share. But I have staff. I cannot do any more as I want. How are we accountable? If you call my driver, he will tell you the turnover of our company, my driver. Accountability. Let us be transparent. It's very crucial. And the other element that I've put is that young people demand opportunity. The youthfulness of the African continent is a promise and not a problem. It becomes a problem because of poor leadership. Now, the world, as I've said, is changing faster than many institutions, and that's the biggest challenge. When the population or the staff or the members of an organization are faster, more intelligent, and more are far than the leadership, that's trouble. You can see in our cities. People will go and build even before the state comes. It's chaos. Absence of vision. So leadership is key. Very important. The other element that I want us to share is the truth about the execution. Now, I try to represent my beautiful country, Cameroon, because I'm a Cameroonian. I'm proud to be Cameroonian. But my passion is Africa. If you look at, you see, what are what can define really our country? The strategic position. We are really, that was God's blessing. You will see the fintech very, very, and I was very happy to listen to my good friend Alan. You see the resilience, despite the fact that things are tough. Sometimes many friends ask me, how do you do in Cameroon? Cameroon is a mystery. If you want to be rational, or Africa, I told a friend that my relationship to Africa is like the mother to the son. You know, your mother can be a witchcraft, but she's your mother. I don't know if you are getting me. So that's it. So don't ask me how Cameroon, Nigeria, I'll be in Nigeria next week. So again, just think about it. So you can see a lot of the digital growth. These are potentials. They are potential. But if we don't do something great, it stays in potential now. The potential without execution becomes even frustration. How come? I wrote a presentation some years ago, too rich to be too poor, the African paradox. Gold, everything, but it's the poorest continent. I want it to be very clear. From what I've seen, we are the poorest in terms of development, but we are the richest in terms of natural resources. Le paradoxe africain. Trop riche pour être très pauvre. Alors, qu'est-ce qui n'a pas marché? Qu'est-ce qu'il manque? You will see it. And that's why I want to thank you. Look, we celebrate what? Announcements. We celebrate activities. People can be so busy. But the outcome, what is the outcome? I've worked too much. We are working too much. What is the outcome? You will see also that a lot of good speeches, ambition, yes, but it's not enough. Good ideas, brainstorming ideas. We don't need that. What we need is this. Outcome. Show me your result. Impact. People make confusion between title and leadership. When I was JCI president, I did 71 countries, and I asked one gift. I wanted each country visited to give me a book on a person or a personality that had a huge impact in the country. I received 54 books out of the 71 I was expecting. Out of the 55 books, just 3 are head of state. I don't know if they are getting me. So leadership has not general managers, CEOs, common titles. You are not leaders. You are not. If not, they would have given me at least 50 books of presidents of countries. Think about it. Leadership has nothing to do with titles. So, impact. What is the impact you are creating? Miss Nigeria, Miss Cameroon. We don't even know her name. But you are a teacher, primary school teacher. You know him. You know his name. And you will never forget him. Why? He had a huge impact in your life. So be teachers than being miss this, miss that. So influencers, no, not be impactors. You will see also that there's no discipline. And I'm going to thank the organizer. At least we started on time. Time management is the biggest challenge of Africa. People will come 4 hours late in a marriage, in the church, and they will cross all over and come, they will give him chair. He has no, something is wrong with us. Time is a universal value. Then last but not least, system. People are more powerful. When they die, the organization dies. What is all this nonsense? Systems. And that's why in my company, I signed a contract for 𝐿HSE. Quality, qualité, hygiene, sécurité, environment. Why? Because we should build systems that are powerful than individuals. I personally have started in the next 7 years, and I've seen the result in my little organization. Now, what does it require? You see, trust is again number one. I will disturb you with trust till you will live here. Trust, trust, and trust. Number two, alignment. L'alignement stratégique. Ce que je dis, c'est ce que je fais. Ce que je fais, c'est ce que je dis. For the past 10 years, I decided that African will eat my money. This dress comes from Nigeria. I don't wear Western stuff again. Coats. I give money to the local tailor. We should consume what we produce and produce what we consume. It's not about speeches. We should dance our music, eat our food, not inferiority complex. You come to your house, you will see a guy has il a des tableaux, mais même pas un tableau d'un artiste camerounais ou nigérian. Tableau. But he's very proud that this I brought from Dubai, from China. So this inferiority complex is a real issue. People don't know even Africa, they know the world. That's why I've tried 42 African countries out of the 100. So I want first to know my continent before going the world, so that I can be relevant and justify what I'm saying. So it's very important alignment. Accountability. Not because you are creating business that you don't give, you must render account to the stakeholders, not even shareholders, to the stakeholders. Coordination. Who does what? And follow through. You start, you don't finish. We start to build a road. It takes us 12 years to build 60 kilometers. So just to see, one of the African countries I'm really impressed. I don't want to give the name because a lot of people keep insulting the leader. There's a dictator, there's a killer. There, when they want to start a chantier, they put beginning of the work, 1st May, end of the work, 31st December. But some countries I've seen, they will say duration 6 months. 4 years after duration 6 months. 10 years after duration 6 months. You see, there is a problem. We must be very serious. Now, execution is not only operational. It should even be cultural. The other aspect is what now makes the difference between organizations that are winning. I'm saying this by the experience of more than 80 companies that we have coached, trained. We have observed them. I even published a book last year. I call it Transformation. I had an interview with 12 CEOs in Africa because for me they were outstanding. What was the secret of their success in terms of performance of the organization? You will see 4 strategic pillars. Number 1 is that they are very fast. There's no inertia. Not that we have time. No, we don't. We have only 24 hours, my dear friends. We don't have time. Number 2, trust. They have built a powerful reputation. Number 3, collaboration, cooperation, not competition. I need you, you need me. The driver is capital, the accountant. All the elements are very powerful. It's like a football team. You might have the biggest outstanding number 9, but if the midfield don't give him the pass, if the defender don't defend, it will be like Real Madrid. Are you seeing the top? Yeah. Some people support Real here. Okay, sorry. So then the other element is discipline. This is the weakest, one of the tendon d'Achille of Africa. Because you are a small CEO, you want to sleep with all the girls, you bring all your family, you are a small minister, no, I mean, no discipline. Like self-discipline. I can see something I don't touch. You can see you don't even go and eat. You must not, our parents gave that as education. Unfortunately, we grew, we forgot it. When an auntie came to your house, mommy will move the fufu and nice sauce. You look at it, your mother will just look at you. When the aunt say, Roland, come and eat. Can you come and eat? Can you come and eat? You tell the auntie that what? I'm not hungry. Because if you come, you know what will happen. When she goes, your mother will deal with you. Can you clap for our parents, please? So now to come out, trust, I prepared this little video of few seconds about the power of trust. You know it. You know this exercise very well, better than me. I always do this in my seminars, especially when we want to show the power of trust. I have to jump, you know it very well. So I have to talk to them, I trust them. Then now, when everything is okay, I can jump because I trust them. Now, I have organizations where they will not do this. They know why they will not do this. They know themselves. So, I keep repeating the currency of society is this now. You see, I have put trust in the middle. Trust all over. Trust. I don't know how to tell you more than that. I want to come out now for my conclusion. The 5 leadership disciplines that will turn our ambition to sustainable impact. 5, in terms of leadership. Number 1, clarity before speed. I don't want to move fast, but this event was prepared. Now you will see very well that strong organizations move fast because priorities are clear. Now, without clarity, execution becomes noise. In our country now, in the church, to call people, they make noise. To sell telephone, noise. To sell beer, no time, a lot of noise. People will tell you, sit down and breathe. Yeah, it's an expression for the stranger they will not understand. Number 2, courageous decision making. Le courage managerial. Very important. Sometimes we are afraid. People will say this, people will say that. We need courageous now. Why? Execution depends on timely and responsible decision. Leadership chooses movement over hesitation. The show must go on, dear guys. Take the decision. It might be not popular, but please, don't suffer from indecision. The 10th element is trust. Trust. Je vais vous fatiguer avec la confiance. Le mot en français, confiance. I'm here because of trust. Even though they will not call me on 4 days, I come here. Although align also my availability. Today is a great day. My mother is 71 years. There's a whole event. But I said I must come here before rushing to this. I'm the first son of my mother. She had 10 kids. And she's my big sister. She got married at 15, gave birth to me at 16. But everybody is there I said, I've given my word. Now, because of trust. Please, can you clap again for the organizer? Trust. So, trust is the real accelerator. Trust. And last but not the 4th element of the leadership strategy is discipline. And I've symbolized it with army. The army are very powerful, not because they're the most intelligent. The army, the strength of the army, I saw it when I was in USA, it's not the technology, it's the discipline. It's discipline. When they say left, it's left. Right is right. You can see. High impact organization build accountability and all this through visible. And the 5, I want to finish here, people. The greatest assets of all organizations is the human capital. If it was not true, how come we are too rich to be too poor? Because we are rich in terms of natural resources, but our human capital. Are we conscious that people, they drive transformation? This is one of our expertise. Today we don't do team building more. We build transformation from crash. And we have had many contracts where I tell the business owners, first, in all this your strategy, the people, where are the people? So people, great organizations develop leaders, empower teams, and build culture of ownership and excellence. And let me conclude. The future of Africa will not be built only by people with great ideas. That's good, but it's not sufficient. It will be built by leaders capable of transforming vision into disciplined execution. Not only execution. Une exécution qui est très disciplinée. And African proverb, because I'm passionate about African proverb, the lion does not win because it roars. It wins because it moves. I want to talk about lion, not pas le mal, hein, parce que le mal est un paresseux. Lion, the male, is not a good, it's a lazy guy. You know, it's a female. Do you know that? It's a female who is a real lion. Can you clap for the women now who have put this together? So Africa does not need more spectators of transformation. Africa needs builders who can move from vision to execution. So my question to you, what is your next move? Thank you so much. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.